Let's breathe together. Start with your posture and either sitting or lying down on your back. If you're sitting, a chair with a back to support your back, and feel your sit bones firmly planted on the chair. Your knees at 90 degrees, hip width apart, and your feet flat on the floor with the toes pointing forward. On your back, maybe your bed or the floor or the sofa, even your recliner kicked back, your legs uncrossed and your arms a comfortable distance away from your body with the palms facing up. Comfortable. Now lift your chest and gently tuck your chin back towards your neck and open the space so that it's easy for blood and nerve impulses to travel from your body up to your head and back. Pull the breath in now. Pull it in through both nostrils if you can, and let the nose do its magic of warming and filtering and humidifying the air. And pull it down until your belly rounds. That's your diaphragm pushing on the internal organs, making space so that when the air pulls down to the bottom lobes of the lungs, the belly rounds up. And at the bottom of the lungs, that's where most of the blood circulates and where you get that exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Continue pulling the air in and allow yourself to round across your rib cage and across your chest, and at the top spill the air out, either through the mouth or the nose, all the way, and let the body gently lengthen and flatten. And at the bottom, the belly button moves back toward the spine. And do it again. Breathing with your whole body full and complete and easy. Don't create extra tension that works against you. Just an easy, round, whole body breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth or the nose. Good. There's a big muscle in your back that goes across your shoulders and then goes down a long distance. It's a big muscle. And we often feel pain and discomfort in this area. And it's thought that the muscle fibers are not activated based on our posture. And so we activate those muscles with this exercise. And when we do, our head naturally moves back into position. When the muscles aren't activated, our head tends to move forward. And so we activate the muscle, and it's suggested that if you measured yourself after you did this exercise the first time, you might be even 1 or 2 inches taller just because your neck had moved into proper alignment. Good exercise to do, and to do all the time. If you've done it and you understand it and you've practiced it a little, it doesn't take more than 90 seconds to do the whole exercise. Let's do it together. There are 3 parts to the exercise, and you do the same thing, you just do it with your arms at a different height. So loosely fold and cross your arms with your hands resting lightly on your elbows. You're going to rotate your shoulder girdle briskly, first to one side and then to the other without stopping and without shifting your hips. Face forward. Move your arms, your elbows all the way to the left, and then move them all the way to the right. Do this several times, and remember to continue the breath. You're activating the fibers of your upper trapezius muscle. And now change the position of your arms and move them up so that they're in front of your chest, right at the level of your heart. And again, making sure your face is forward and that you're breathing. Move them briskly from side to side. Keep your hips stable. And now, move them up as high as you can towards your head. And in this position again, face forward, breathing, hips planted. Move your elbows side to side, rotating your shoulders as you move, maintaining the breath, the stability of the hips and the stability of the face. Good. And that's it. So simple. And the suggestion is to do this all the time. If you're sitting and you stand up, use this exercise to realign your head in position and activate those muscles of the muscle fibers of the trapezius. You might notice that your head feels lighter. Anytime that you've been sitting for a while, repeat it. And every time you do the exercise, you'll experience an improvement in breathing and posture, and the positive effects are cumulative. What a great exercise. Now wiggle everything in your entire body. Don't hold your breath and just start wiggling everything. Everything. See how many parts you can wiggle. Don't forget your toes. And don't forget your tongue and your face and your eyes. Try to move things you haven't moved before. And move everything as you breathe and wiggle and move and get everything flowing. And then release. And let yourself be still and quiet. And watch the breath as it flows in through both nostrils. Pull it down, round up, and then let it flow out through either the mouth or the nose. And easy and relaxed, rounding up on the inhale and gently lengthening and flattening on the exhale. Favorite exercises are ones that you do so naturally and easily in your everyday life. We've been working with the vagus nerve, that long nerve that travels from the base of your brain down to your abdomen, and along the way it divides, it branches out, and touches so many spaces in the body and has important functions. Sensory information from your throat and your heart, your lungs and your belly. Taste, sensations. Movement functions for the muscles in the neck, responsible for swallowing and speech. Digestive jobs, respiration, and heart rate functions. And nervous system functions. One of its important functions is to help us deal with stress. It's impossible to avoid stress. Not only is it related to what's going on around us, but it's related to what we think about. So vagus nerve stimulation can be a tool that you can use during any moment that you need to de-stress. Stimulating the vagus nerve tricks your brain into thinking that everything is okay. When you stimulate the vagus nerve and do it on a regular basis, you increase the tone of the vagus nerve so it's there and ready. So when life happens, it's ready to help you out. Some good things that help build the vagus nerve tone are things we've been practicing for the last few days. And let's build them into a morning routine. One of the suggestions for what to do when life pushes on you, whether it's through your own thoughts or through what's going on around you, is to use cold water and to splash cold water on your face and rub your hands under cold water. A great way to get up and start, huh? Wiggle and then splash cold water on your face. Start the morning with a song. Singing stimulates and strengthens the vagus nerve. Maybe if you shower first thing in the morning, sing in the shower. Gargling water stimulates the vagus nerve, so when you brush your teeth, spend a few gargles and stimulate your vagus nerve. Laughing stimulates the vagus nerve. Let's do it. Breathe in all the way to the top, and then on the exhale, laugh out loud. Do it again. And notice the positive effect that laughter has. Good. Chewing stimulates the vagus nerve, so when you eat your breakfast, chew thoroughly. So many ways to stimulate this nerve and build them into your life routine so that your favorite exercise is one you do without even having to plan ahead. This morning, let's continue our sniff and puff breath. Conscious breathing is a powerful tool, and you can get the effects in just 3 to 5 minutes. Start with the inhale and pull the air down so that your belly rounds up, and continue rounding and filling to the top. And at the top, take in 3 extra sniffs to fill the last space. And then exhale and let the air spill out through either the mouth or the nose. And at the bottom, 3 puffs to let go of the last bit. And that's the pattern. Breathe in and sniff at the top. Exhale out and puff at the bottom, building your lung capacity. Play with this and notice whether as you go along you can add more than 3 sniffs and puffs. Remembering to stay relaxed and easy. That's when you're most effective. Trying too hard creates tension, which always interrupts. Continue the breath, sniffing at the top and puffing at the bottom. Good. Rounding up on the inhale as you pull the air in through both nostrils, if you can. Filling that last bit of space as you sniff, and then spilling the air out, either your mouth or your nose, all the way to the bottom. And puff out. Quiet, easy, powerful. If thoughts intrude, remember to relax your tongue all the way to the back and focus on the breath and the sniffs and the puffs. Good. And now on the next breath, breathe in and fill all the way, sniff in, and then release the breath all the way down and puff out, and then suspend the breath, no extra tension, no breath, quiet, and when you need to, take a breath in. And enjoy the effects that you've created. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a really great day.